Hey there, lads and lasses. This here, of course, is Thunderhand 64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Wednesday. It is a little bit past noontime, and that can only mean that it's time for some Generations Minecraft server. It's weird. Oddly, I can't hear myself as well as I normally do. Okay, well, check 1, 2. Okay, evidently you can all hear me, so I think we should be good enough. So I've been messing around with some music and recording stuff, and so that always throws the levels off. All right, so today we're going to do a little bit of Generations. Yeah, this is going to distract me for the entire stream, but hopefully we'll be okay. Maybe I can just bring the headphones up a little bit more. A little bit of the mic gain. So we did also recently do an update, which has me a little bit worried. Going to reset a couple of things here. I hate that the camera sets itself. I hate that. There we go. And of course my mic levels have set themselves too, so hopefully this is good enough. There we go. All right, today we are in the, let me see, the Generation stream. So today we're in the Generation 5 Survival. And let's just log in and get started here. There we go. Okay. So what do we have going on here? Let me see. So I have 2 new keyboards, one for each system. So I bought these Artec, the HA3053Bs. Let's see if I can get them entirely in the shot. So full-size keyboard, but like ultra slim and compact, and they're pretty cheap too, because I don't really need super high-tech expensive keyboards. My keyboards actually have to be pretty simple. But I got tired of the 60% gaming keyboard with its functions. It's just too annoying. The other full-size keyboard I had on PC2 over here was just too big and bulky for the desktop. So I just did a little research, got 2, they're like a little over $30 a piece US. And so it's like, yeah, let's order 2 of those and get those set up. And I had a little bit of extra coin, not a lot, but I had a little bit of extra coin. I figured I'd get those set up. So I have 1 for each system now, really cool. But I have to remember where everything is on them now. Here they are. Okay, let's get over to here. When last we left off over here at Generations, what we had done is we had moved our villager friends into their apartments in the sky. And so what we had done is we'd set up their beds upstairs in the sleeping area, right? So each night, and we tested it, so each night they will come up here to sleep. And then each day we put the barrels down here so they'll come downstairs to their workstations. And so it's just so we get the motion in here of the characters moving upstairs and downstairs. Really cool. So we did that for each apartment here. However, one thing I hadn't considered These two guys are already assigned jobs, and they've already been traded with fully. So we have a farmer, an extra farmer, and an extra Fletcher. So these will not become fishermen down here. They still do come downstairs though, but you know, they're not drawn to these workstations. Now I could put a fletching table and a composter here, but I like the way the barrels look, so I don't want to do that. So one of the things I might do is swap these guys out. I might bring these guys down to their level down below, grab two of the unassigned villagers, and trade them out. Because I just want to be assured that every day they're going to come down here to their workstations to do their thing. You see they've spawned an iron golem already. There are cats everywhere. Yeah, see, now he came down to start his day. The other one hasn't come down yet. I don't know if we can see him up there. Maybe we can from across the way. He's up there somewhere. There's Dora. Hey, Mr. Thunder. Hey, Miss Dora. How are you doing? You all should be able to see the auto shout out there for Dora Splora, fellow buffoon. How are you today, my dear? I hope you are well. Okay, yeah, so he came downstairs to socialize. That's good. But still, I'm thinking on swapping these guys out. Having to do a lurk, dealing some IRL stuff. Okay, all right, lurk appreciated. Do what you need to do. So we have that. We're going to swap these two out, I'm thinking. And I'll just bring them downstairs. I'll put them in boats and bring them downstairs. So again, that's going to be breaking this out, getting them in the boats. I don't think we'll have to do the airlift to bring them down. I think we can do what we needed to do here and just make the dirt platform, boat them down here, drop them in. It's getting the other two from down there and bringing them up. That might be a challenge. That might be a challenge. I could knock out some glass, paddle the boat over to here, and then lift them up with the ghast. I might do something like that. Now, see, this is hilarious. Having these guys like this, looking out the windows and stuff, that's fun. So I might do something like that today. The other thing I wanted to do is I was considering lighting for these areas of the hall, and I was going to dangle something down from the ceiling. I have since changed my mind. What I'm going to do is put another string of glowberry vines, I'm thinking, right on either side of this. Maybe with some more of these. I'm going to need 4 more. Maybe these ones won't be decorated. Maybe these will just be plain ones. I don't know. We'll have to see what the themes are. But to have some of these hanging in place, I think that's the idea. We really need to do that. And I was thinking of some sort of greenery like this. I have the moss block up there. But let's just show instead of talk. It's easier to do that. And already we have some moderation to do, everyone. Wow, I'm having trouble speaking here. Bye-bye. See ya. Let us drop some stuff off, shall we? See if we can find some shulkers that have enough space in them. We can clear out some of the inventory. Like so with. We do have a little bit of iron there. We can drop off somewhere into one of these. I guess that's sort of appropriate, right, to do that. See, it's these corner features here that are bugging me a little bit. I don't want to block this out. I like this here. So I don't want to extend this, like wrap it around here and stuff. I could bring this down a block. So instead of having it 3 panes, I can have it only 2 panes high. Bring the white across here and then block this out. I could do something like that. I could even just move the whole window down by 1 block, open those 3 up, and have something like that. Let's see why I didn't do that initially. Yeah, I didn't do that because of this. I like the way it's centered around here from the outside, so yeah, I'm going to keep that. Getting used to the new keyboard here, it's weird. It's weird. So let's take out those features. I'm going to initially just stick the moss blocks up there in the corner and then dangle those down, and we'll see what that looks like, and then we'll adjust if necessary. I'm thinking it is going to be necessary, but let's try it out and let's see what happens. Moss blocks. Over here, maybe. Here we go. So, like this. Let's grab the glowberries while we're at it. We're going to need some of this. Dude, please. All right, so this is going to require... You know, one of the other things we could do too, well, all right, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I mean, let's do this. And we'll put this like this and this like this. And let's generate some more because we're definitely going to need that. Okay, I think that's good enough. And I should be able to reach that from here. Like that. And then I think we can... Now, let's get the glowberries because that's the most important part of all of this. And see how it instantly just brightens up this area? And that's what I'm trying to do because it looks a little too dark and dismal in these corridors here on the sides here, these hallways. Let's do that, and then we'll save this space down below. And here, I don't like to put the glowberries on every single vine. Let's do that. This, maybe we'll skip to like that. Put one more down there. That way they're a little offset. It kind of breaks it up a little bit. And see how much, like, see how this is a little dark and dismal? But that instantly brightens things right up. I like it. All right, now the idea is, what are we going to do for, are we going to get more of these? I don't know, I kind of like the idea of just having 4 of them, but that would mean 4 more. But maybe we can just match the themes. Welcome on in, Eve Thunder, Eve! How are you today, Eve? You all should be able to see the auto shout out up there for fellow buffoon. Call me Eve Gaming. This isn't so bad looking. I think I'm just going to leave that just like that. I like it. Sir, please. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that like that. Still alive? How's you? Do you have new glasses? No. They're the same old ones. They better be the same old ones. God, they were expensive. Not as expensive as if I'd bought them in the U.S. I bought these over in Taiwan. It's the only way I could afford glasses like this. Something different. You know, I was contemplating shaving the beard off. I mean, obviously I haven't, but I was Why? Mrs. Thunderhand really doesn't like this. She really doesn't like it. The Asian women don't like the hootsa, the beard. They don't like that. So what I would do is, I would have the beard for the winter, and for the summer I would be a bare-faced baby boy. Stop it! Stop it! Just for compromise. But like the last 5 years, I've just said, you know, screw it. I'm just gonna have the beard full time, and she won't come anywhere near me. She hasn't come anywhere near me for like 5 years. So they're traveling. They went to Taiwan a couple of weeks back, and now they're over in Japan for a few days. They just arrived in Japan yesterday for us in our time zone. In their time zone, it was the day before. So, and let me see, it's about 3 a.m. tomorrow for them over there. So I don't expect them to be awake right now. But she'll be out there until July. They come back July 4th. That's pretty good, I think, like that. See how much it brightens up that hallway? I just have to make up my mind now what I'm going to do with this. And you know what I don't like is, look, watch. If I do F3, and you look at targeted block, right? It just says decorated pot. It says cracked, false, facing west, false, right? But it doesn't tell you what kind of vase it is. What the picture is and what the theme is and stuff, or what the name is, right, for that particular one. The shards, I think, also don't have that. Do they or do they not? They're down here, right? Yeah, they do. Okay. Yes. Same time zone as the Philippines. Yes. Biggie actually flies out of there on Monday. He has to go back to Seattle for his internship over the summer, so he has to depart them earlier, and then he'll be going from Taipei directly back to Seattle. But Kachi and Mrs. Thunderhand will stay there until they come home July 4th. I used to play with a Filipino. Play. play, he says. Mrs. Thunderhand and I have a lot of Filipino friends here in Southern California because she's a nurse, she's an RN, and a lot of Filipinos go into nursing. So a lot of our friends are Filipinos. What do I want to do here? So the easy thing to do would be to repeat all 4 of these there. So let's try that. I just forget what these are called. Some of them, though, Mourner, no. Minor, no. Plenty is one of them. And now I have to remember the crafting recipe for these. I think all I do is do this. Yeah. This is the Plenty. And the Plenty looks like that. So that one can go in that corner. Let me see. We need Silk Touch. We have to make sure that we're packing our Silk Touch. So I'm thinking, you know, that way it just matches this one, right? And I think that's the easy way to go here. One of these, I think, is like Prosperity or something. They are lovely. Yeah, they're great friends of ours. Prize is one of them, but I only have 2 prize shards. Really? Oh, and one of them is the very elusive sheaf pot. Ooh. Shelter might be one. Skull, Snort. One of them might be Heart. Heartbreak, no. Friend might be one of them. Let's see. Let's just craft a couple of these up and have a look. Nope. I've got to slow the panning down on the camera. It's going to make people sick. Explorer, Danger, Burn, Blade, Archer, Angler. Right. Shelter might have been one of them. Sheaf. Sheaf was another. Sheaf was really hard to find. There's Prize and Plenty. That's Sheaf, I'm sure. This, I think, is Shelter. This, I thought, was Plenty, and that was Prize. Oh, let's see if when I break it and put it in the inventory, Plenty pottery shard. Yeah. It'll tell us what it is if we break it. Okay, understood. So we have that one in place. What's this one called? This one's Prize. All right. Shelter, Sheaf. We need Prize, right? We have 2 for Prize. And here I'm thinking, oh, it'll be easier just to copy the ones we already have. Oh, we're going to have to go on a quest and get these again. That one I know for sure is Sheaf. That one was hard to get. It's kind of rare. Plenty, Prize, Sheaf, and this should be Shelter. Yeah, Shelter. So here are the 3 that we need to complete. Pottery with Thunderhand live, hot and spicy. I can imagine Chris, the IT guy, saying that. Live, hot and spicy. what we have like we have the two villagers reenacting the scene from what was that, Ghost, with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore and the threesome with Whoopi Goldberg. Oh. Sage, I'm against beard shaving in general. Well, come on in, Sage. You should see the auto shout out up there for fellow buffoon, a real foolish Sage. There's no bad words in that, Eve. There's no bad words. All right, so we're going to have to go take a trip and find some of these. Not a problem. It's good. It gets us out of the... gets us off of Mushroom Island Central for a little bit. We get to go out into the map again for a little while. No, but bad reference. It's not like it's a rated R or rated X movie or anything. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The implication is no problem. Okay, let me see. We're going to need, where are my tools? Sir, please. Please, I'm working here. Dude! Tools 2. I think it's tools 2. That's what I'm looking for, right there. Okay, I've got a bed. And then we're going to need to stock up on the rockets. Box O rockets. There we go. And since we're going to be flying, we're going to need to craft some more of these. Now, one of these was particularly difficult to find. And we had to use ocean ruins to find them. I'm just here jamming on the music. All right, let me do a little research first. We need shelter, prize, and sheath. So I'm on the other monitor going to go over to here. Here we go. All right, now they should tell the type and the biome in which we can locate these. All right, sheaf is in trail ruins. And then trail ruins are located in... found in heavily forested biomes. All right, so we can do that. What else do we need here? We need sheaf, shelter, and prize. All right, so let's take a look at... Prize is located in the Desert Pyramid. Those will probably be the easier ones to find. Wow, they call those Desert Pyramids now, not Desert Temples? When did they change that? Wow, a rare Kumakwa appearance. How have you been? It's been a while, sir. Didn't even realize I was doing it until I saw myself on the cam and just... Welcome on in, Kuma. You should all see the fellow shout out up there, the shout out for fellow streamer Kumakwa. Minecraft nerd dad, huh? What's the third one that we need here? Chief Flies. Shelter is the third one. Shelter is the one that's in the ocean ruins. Shelter is really hard to find. Now I can I can save myself some time here by pulling up Chunk Base and just locating these things on my map. So let's do that. Fuck. Ads and ads. Well, foregone conclusion. I mean, do we even have to ask? Fantastically mediocre, of course. Been struggling a lot with the chronic fatigue, but that doesn't stop me from getting my 12 man naps a day. Live, you already said how you are, so you don't want to ask again, because otherwise, well, go into a loop. Chronic fatigue. Is that linked to, what, the vertigo? You also suffered from vertigo too, right? Let's see what we have open here for the map. There's the seed map, and see if I saved any of this. And 8. Okay, all right. This is the map on Chunk Base for this map in Generation, so that's a good thing. That means I can fly right to these places. I think I have the trail ruins already marked out. So let's locate those. Trail ruins, right. What do they look like? They look like that. So let's see. I don't know if I've marked any of these completed yet. Doesn't look like I have. There is this one. Details. Yeah, I don't know what that's doing there. Let me go to 00 here. This is strange. This looks like a different map. I think I needed to go to a different map. I think I needed to go to a different map because I've upgraded this map so many times. Kumakwa, founder and head priest of the Robo Blanket cult. I was thinking about that the other day when I think I was looking back on some past Buffoon Craft stuff, and I came across some of Nanty Cat's builds. I was thinking, yeah, the Robo Blanket. Back in the day, Kuma. Back in the day, buddy. Indeed. All right, let's see if we have any kind of correspondence with this at all. Let's just fly out to the nearest location. Let's go here. Where am I? Let's see if any of this corresponds. So this is saying at negative 2,000, 2,100, and negative maybe 990. So negative 90 would be out this way. This away with a superfluous medial vowel. And negative 2,100 would be way out here. Wow. I think I might have to re-enter the seed map. Ninty actually popped into my stream 2 months back. She seems to be doing really well. Oh, that's cool. I remember she, back when she switched over from the opera singing to the computer science major. I think it was, or she was IT and networking. I think she was studying. But of course that was like, I don't know, what, 4 years ago, maybe even 5. I'm glad to hear she's doing well, though. She was a really fun streamer. All right. Now, Kuma, sometimes we drop into your we co-stream some games. Kachi and I co-stream some games with you. We haven't done that in quite a while. But one of the things I've been meaning to ask you was, would you be interested in a Half-Life 1 deathmatch with Kachi and I? Because first-person shooter, it's an older game, right? So... okay, we're plenty that way. Let's see about going this way now. We need, what, negative 990? Almost negative 1,000. You mean hunt the Kuma? Deathmatch for, I mean, it can be that if you want to. But deathmatch in Half-Life, it's usually everyone for themselves. And there's a timer. It's usually a 5-minute match. And its match ends at 5 minutes, whoever has the highest score or whoever reaches 60 kills first. I haven't played Half-Life. Well, that's why I'm suggesting it. It would kind of put us on a little bit more of a level playing field. Most of the games I have to play with you and Kachi, I've never played those games before, so... But it's a first-person shooter. It's a map, and then there are weapons stashed in areas and stuff, and I assume I would need to buy the game and stuff. Yeah, but the game's like $8 or something. Half-Life is super cheap. It's such an old game. And then you can get a Steam deal on it. Sometimes you can get it for free. Let's see. I need to go back this way. Uh, 980 here. Ow, my face! Okay, that... It says it's over here. It said about, what, 989. All right, and then it said, what, 2115. Is that out in the water? Not quite. Usually you could see some of the structures. Yeah, here you go, right here. Okay. All right, this is good. This is going to help us out. Try $13 Canadian plus tax. Yeah, all right. Now the cool thing about these, oh, there's some suspicious right on the surface. And it's a pane of glass. It's a pane in the glass. Let's, all right, we need a non-efficiency 5 shovel to do the delicate work, because the suspicious gravel, yeah, you don't want overpowered shovel for that. Overpowered shovel is a bad thing. Yeah, like something like this, Unbreaking 3 with mending on it. Oh, we already have that. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. Got to remember, I'm in here like every other week, so it's usually like 2 weeks in between. All right, now here, we got to be careful here, because you don't want to break the suspicious sand. Okay, here we go. All right, that's good. You got to look at this stuff very carefully. All right, that's good. There's nothing quite so heartbreaking as when you accidentally apply the shovel to the suspicious gravel or sand, and you hear that noise. Okay, we're good there. Okay, we got a little bit more suspicious stuff right here. Come on, sherds, man. Oh, wonderful. A brown candle. Don't ask. What do we got here? Okay, we've got an armor trim. What else? All right, these 3 are okay. I think these ones are good. That one's safe to dig. These all look like they're okay. This is all regular gravel. Along with that one, this one, and this one. That's all regular gravel. Along with that. Yeah, see, you've got to be careful. Yeah, see, if we dug out that block, it would have broken this suspicious gravel here, and we would have lost that. And this one has a sherd in it, see? Now, what do we got here? Danger. Danger. Fuck. So it's important to peel away some of this dirt because it could be obscuring some suspicious gravel that will fall without being supported. So okay, I think we have to go downward. There's some suspicious right there. What's this one got? Is that a sherd? No, I don't think it was. Okay, we're good there. We're good there. These look okay. That looks like suspicious. This looks like another armor trim. Let us get rid of the things we don't need, like that. There we go. And usually I'll just set up a chest in here and just start putting all the extra stuff in the chest. Or I'll just bring a shulker with me, which is probably what I should have done. These all look like regular gravel. Again, you've just got to be careful before you go digging these away because you don't know if they're supporting any suspicious. Okay, there's a sherd. What do we got here? Burn, huh? Okay, oh, Disco Inferno there. I think we're doing okay here. Alright, all of that looks okay. Yeah, see, that was a little risky digging that one out. Also, I guess I should have the torches in my offhand so we can see. Yeah, let's just put it there. All of this looks good. See, now, this is a good place to either... let's do this. Let's see. Name tag, anvil. See, I should have brought... an extra shulker with us. See, now I can get in here like this. And we can just... hands, please. There we go. Okay, finally. All right, let's save the goodies. Anything in here that's worth saving? Not really. Maybe the terracotta, but the rest of this stuff we have plenty of. Also, in case we die, let's do that. And then the rest of the stuff, let's torch it. Where am I here? Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. And let's maybe right there, huh? Do a little inventory management. I think it's Control Q, right? There. Okay. We're good. Back to digging. Now one must dig from top to bottom. That's very important. Yeah, see, you got to be careful before you dig that. See what's above it. Okay, these are all... There's some suspicious. Totally sus gravel right there. What do we got? Come on, show me something good. Ah, I think it's just a mere gold nugget. Alright, this all looks like normal stuff. Alright, we've got two right here. Okay, this looks like what? Seeds? Wheatgrass seeds? And this looks like... Oh! Oh, a pane of glass. Oh! Sure, I love no matter how good or bad the Canadian loonie is, we always pay 30 to 50% more that you Yankees pay. This is all trash. Let's all do this. Let's do this. Right, now this stuff digging out, we got to be careful. There's some gravel above this that we need to make sure isn't anything that's suspicious. Of the suspicious variety. I think all of this stuff might be okay. Torches here. All of that stuff looks like it's all right. See, that was a little risky. Top to bottom. This all looks like ordinary gravel. Whoop! Ah, thunder! See, I just broke that. That's the heart-wrenching sound of breaking the suspicious gravel. That probably had a shirt in it too, and now we have this one with the glass pane. Wonderful. Thunder, please. Please don't do that again. Please, hands. Okay, there's some right there. All right, here we go. Here's a shirt. Now, what did we get? Heartbreak. Yeah, how appropriate, right? Let's do this. Let's keep the seed map up. That was a little risky. Looks like we're good here as far as I can see. Sometimes you can't see what's above it and you just have to risk it like that. Okay, yeah, these are all right. That's okay. Actually, this would probably be better off there where I can see. This stuff looks like it's okay. Same here. Okay, there we go. Really? Some blue dye? Are you kidding me? All right, the rest of this looks like it's okay. Let's go back a little more. That all looks like ordinary gravel. There's some sus. And right there, too. Let's get this one first. Oh, really? With a glass pane? Come on, man. Come on. Where I would just remove the granite and stone so I don't need to risk it. Yeah, I suppose. Heartbreak. Hawk. Let's see. I think we need to do an inventory purge. No, 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 nope. I think we're good. Wait a minute. Wait. I see you. Yeah, we don't need that either. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I could leave just a huge open pit here, right? That looks good, okay. There we go. We've got some right here. Oh, wonderful. Is that more yellow dye? Oh, here, we got some right here, too. What do we got? Another armor trim? Oh, that's cool. All right, we're good here. I think we're good up here. Yeah. All right. All of this looks... Ooh, we've got some right there. Okay. Is that another armor trim? Looks that way. Okay. Looks good there, there, and there. I think we're cool. Right. No problem here. Let us do that. Maybe that'll help us see a little bit better here. Let's do this. It's all regular gravel. Ooh, there's some sus right there. And also some right there. Oh, a green candle. What do we, okay, here we go. Danger. That looks like some sus. Oh, good. Another shirt right here. This is a pretty lucrative... Oh, no, wait. That's just a brick. Hawk. All right, I think we're good here. Let's take a look. Ah, right there. How am I doing for time? I am at time for a break. Spruce hanging sign. I think all of this is good, right? Yeah. That's good right there. tell you what, let's do this one, and then we'll take ourselves a break. We'll run some ads, and then we'll be right back. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's take a quick break and run a couple of ads for 3 minutes to disable the pre-roll, and then we'll be right back. Hey there, welcome back. All right, let us start the second part of the stream. Splicing, there we go. Thank you for the lurk, Kuma. It was good to see you again, man. All right. So, when last we left off, we were trying to obtain prize sheaf and shelter. So we need 4 each of these. And let me just check. Where are the shards that are associated with this one? So this is where we're going to find the sheaf pottery shards. That's what we're looking for. So we're looking for sheaf, and those are the hardest ones to find. So we need 3 more of these. Okay, we're good there, we're good there. These look like they're okay. That's regular. All right. Okay, looks like we're doing well. Let's trim this away. Looks like regular stuff, so doesn't this. Right, okay. Regular gravel, all right. And I'm going to put a torch right there, because sometimes I look right at the suspicious stuff, like right there. Now you get a little bit better lighting. You can make out the pattern a little bit better. And hopefully we won't dig the suspicious stuff. Or we won't break it. Looks like we're okay here. Alright, okay. Ah, we got a little bit right there. Oh, and it's got a sherd. So we're looking for sheaf. That's the one that we need. Howl and danger. Yeah, sheaf is kind of rare. Let me see. I think that's all I need to save here. All right, this looks good. All right. This looks good right across the top here. That's okay up there. All of this looks good. Cool. All right, we've dug out that whole area. At least on this level. And then we can go down a level when we start digging up the floor. Let's dig into some of this. Nothing there. Ah, we've got some right there in front of us. Right there. Come on, sure. Nope. Some light blue dye, maybe? Yeah. I think we're going to have to do an inventory purge. Some copper. Okay. Regular gravel. Ah, right there. Oh, what's this? Some sort of wooden tool. Yeah. Let's see, we're good here, we're good here. There we go. What do we got here? Oh, this is a flower pot, I think? Yeah. We need to manage some inventory here. Let's do that. Yeah, let me see. Let's go back to Twitch here. There we go. And Control Q all of this stuff. Yeah, looks like we're good there. Awk! I just heard one break. One just dropped right from there. I just heard a break. I think I see one right there. And one right here. Okay, that looks like it's all dug out. These look like they're all right. Oh, a couple of blocks of sus right there. Oh, we got a shard or a sherd in this one. What did we get? Danger again. Okay, let's go take those out. Alright, this all looks like it's normal stuff. Awk! I just heard another one break! Thunder, please. Anyway, that's been dug out. This, not quite. Let's get into here. Let's remove some of this stone. And then let's dig this right across, see if there's anything hiding behind it. Nothing noteworthy anyway. Okay, we're ready to go down to the next level. Alright, so is there anything worth salvaging in here? I don't think so. Maybe that. Let's get rid of this. We don't need any of that. We don't need a flower pot. We can craft that. Let's do this. Let's control Q. Bye-bye. Let's get rid of all this stuff. All right, let's go into these different areas. Let's start with this area here. Let's just strip off these blocks and see if there's anything underneath. Ark! There goes another one. I was looking right at it too. Okay. I don't think there's any suspicious gravel here. And this looks like it's been mined out now. All right, let's look at this carefully now, Thunder. Please, please. Those are the particularly heartbreaking ones, is when they're not obscured by anything and I'm just looking right at them. Ugh. The good thing is, this looks like it's the lowest level right here. So I think we could just move on to the next trail ruins. But I am disappointed that we didn't find a single sheaf sherd here. All right, let's look at this carefully now. We're good, right? Okay. Same thing here. Let's look at this carefully. I should be good here. Ooh. Let's... Alright. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Whoa. See? Right here. Look, we were looking right at this. Alright. It's got a glass pane. But still... It's so easy to break these things. Okay, we're good there. And there. Let's take a look under these. That was a little risky, but... And we've got water coming in, huh? Okay. Well, okay. We don't have anything there. We're good. This should be dug right back. We should be okay here. Right. Right, all excavated here. All right, let's take away some of the stone like Kuma says. Ah, we got some suspicious right there. Looks like it has a sherd in it too. Does it? Or is it a flower pot? Ugh! Ah! Almost hit that one. Almost hit it. Well, thankfully it doesn't have anything that is that important in there. I should really remove this up here to make certain there's none above this that we're just not being able to see. I think we're good. All right, let's do this. Yep, there's some back there. Oh, really? Some wheat? Some wheat? Okay. I think we're good, right? Let's do that. Okay. That was a little risky. That looks like some suspicious back there. Let's take a look. No, I guess not. But we do have some right there on the ground. And what does it yield? A pane of glass. We do have some right there. Oh, it's got a shirt in it. What do we got here? There we go. There's our second sheaf. Now, before we do something stupid like lose this, let's go put it right in there. There we go. Okay, we got at least one sheaf shard out of this, or sherd. Oh, we've got another one right there. We've got another suspicious gravel. All right, let's see what this one has. Oh, okay, it's got a spruce sign. Ooh, we've got some right there and right there. Let's see what this yields. What's that, some string? And then what does this one have? Candle. And then what does this one have? Yes, another sherd. Burn, huh? Okay, let's do that. Speaking of burn. Yeah, a little inventory management. Good. Let's get back on over to here. Yeah, see, we got some sus right there. We've got 2, maybe 3 blocks of it. Nice. Concrete powder, or is that clay? That's clay. More clay. Is that a gold nugget? Yeah. Yes. Okay. I'll do that, that, and that. Look, we've got another one hiding right there. What is this one going to yield? Oh, looks like another sherd. Yeah, there we go. Almost there. We need one more. I don't know if we'll be able to get it from this ruins. Maybe not. But see, if you're careful, you can go through this like this, and you can pull out quite a bit. Okay, this is good. Yeah, see, we got one right there. All right, those all look normal. Ah, there's one right there. And these can all go. Okay, we've got one right there. Okay, I'm good, right? Cool. Okay, we're going to have to dig this out. I think that's the better place to put that. All right, we can do this. Ha! And look, it's got a sherd. Here we got Howl, huh? Okay. I think we're doing well, actually. We got 2 sherds out of this, 2 of the sheaf. And those are rare, so that's actually quite a haul, considering. Ah, look at that right there. What do we got? Oh, an emerald. I think we've got an emerald. Yeah, it's that way. Oh, look at that. We've got 2 right here. Nice. 3. Even better. Okay, panel glass. What do we got here? Wooden tool, maybe? Yeah. And then candle? Yeah, looks like we've got a candle. Okay, let's... Our inventory's getting full. Yeah. Think we're good? Another one right there. Another one. Oh, 3 more. 3 more. Very good. This turned out to be a very lucrative ruins. Here we go. Here's a sherd. Okay. All right, I think we're pretty much done with that. Let's see, am I out of? Yes, I am. Out of torches. I think we're good here. And we should be good here. And here. Wow, that goes back quite a way. Ach, we broke one right there. Not cool. Here. I can see one right there. We got to be careful. All right, let's get this one before something stupid happens. All right, we should replenish our torch supply. Thinking also maybe this way might yield something. Maybe not. All right, I'm going to need some more torches. Save ourselves a little inventory space by doing that. And then we can do this, we can do this, and this. These in the offhand, like so. Back in the ender chest like that. Okay, and then there's going to be a little inventory management, which means doing something like this. Cool. Good. Nothing there. Okay. Let's go here. And here. There. See if there's anything hidden back here. I don't think so. That looks all like, looks like it's all regular gravel. Okay, we gotta check up here. Fuck! We just broke something. All right, we've got 2 right here. Oh, we got a music disc. Nice. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like we better dig out above and have ourselves a butcher here. Yeah, see? I think I'm good here. Good there. Ah, we've got some right there hiding out. Looks like it's got a sherd too. Is it? No, it's just a brick. Fuck. Ah, there was one way up there that broke. Let's take a look. No, I think I'm good here. Can I see anything up there? All of that looks like it's okay. I don't see anything up there. But I do see that right there. Is that a sherd? I think it is. Burn, huh? Okay. We've got this and the music disc. Yep. Okay. So if we can find another sheaf, we're in business. All right. This looks like it's okay. I think I can get away with taking that out. This, I'm not so sure. I don't see anything up. Okay, that looks like a crafting table. A map table, I think. That's what that is. Ark! Another one just broke and back. Yeah, see? Got one right here. What is this one? Oh, pane in the glass. Let's... Ah, we got one right here hiding out. Oh, it's got a sheaf. A sherd, I mean. Hopefully it's sheaf. Yes! I think we're done here. There we go. And this is a difficult one to get, too. So I think we're finished here. Let's get out of here. Let's purge the inventory. Let's see, Control Q. We need to get a little closer. I like it. I know I'm using a pickaxe to break a chest. It's going to be fine, people. It's going to be fine. How to get out? I mean, I could just blast right up through the ceiling. I'm pretty sure right through there. That's how I got out of here. And you know what I did? I went and I used... used all of my building blocks. I just burned them all up, didn't I? There we go. Okay, we've got these. All right. I feel confident where I can pearl out of here with the rest of this. Famous last words, right? There we go. There's all sorts of baddies hanging out here waiting for us. How am I doing for time? I have 18 minutes left of the stream. What do we have here? Yeah, no pottery sherds in there. Rest assured, I've been waiting all stream to make that pun. That there won't be any sherds over in there. All right, what are the other biomes we need to visit? Trail ruins were done. We have ocean ruins. What are the three that we need? We no longer need those. Look, I have heartburn. Howl, heartbreak, danger, prize. We need prize and shelter, huh? Okay. Let's get rid of the ones we don't need. Things we don't need. We don't need that. Fine. Okay. Inventory purge. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, we're cool. Let's see. So prize, we need prize. That's the desert pyramid. All right, and ocean ruins. Okay, so let's do desert pyramid and ocean ruins. Ocean monument. Well, desert temple. That's what we'll call here. And trail ruins. All right. Okay, where's the nearest one? This one doesn't look like it's too far out. We have negative 3960, negative maybe 1200. So 3960, so negative 4000, negative 1200. Let's try that. Okay, we need to correct course. That has to increase significantly. There we go, yeah. And then we need this to increase. Okay. I should have brought a shulker with me. What was I thinking? Okay, 1200 like this. And what did I say? It's about 4,000, right? 3,900? Ways to go. Okay, now we're getting close. All right, but the biome's changing to savanna. All right, that means desert is probably right on the border. On the border. See the warm ocean there off to the right. That way a little bit, I think, right? No, over this way. Okay, should be close. There it is. Thing is, have I been here before? I don't think so, because I usually will mark these. If I've been here, I'll mark them in some kind of way. So the idea is you get over to this sandy patch here. And I think it's prize that we're looking for. Yeah, so we're looking for prize. Now, we only need 2 for prize. So if I do this correctly, usually I'll just dig out this entire rectangle here. Let's get... Oh, really? You're kidding, right? You're dealing with a man, you realize. I really should have brought a shulker with me. Thunder! Alright, I'm just going to need this stuff to build my marker afterwards. See, there's some suspicious sand right there. So what I'll usually do is just, I'll knock this thing wide open right here. Just make a big old hole right in the side of it. I realize what I just did there. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine, people. Just put that right there. Okay, good. All right, let's get right to work. Okay, that looks like an emerald. Wonderful. And you know what's good about this setup is we can just you know, as we go, like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, we can do this. We just have to be extra careful digging, not be too aggressive. Not too aggressive, just super, super careful. Any suspicious sand? I don't think so. That looks good. That looks good. Okay. Next level down. Let's just skim this layer right off the top. Okay, we've got a couple of pieces right there, but that looks like all. Oh, look, we have a diamond, everyone. And we have a sherd. Now, the good thing about prize is I don't think prize is rare. All of this stuff can go. Cool. What am I doing for time here? I have 9 minutes left of the stream. There we go. There's some right there. What do we got? Another emerald. Oh, we've got one over here. Another emerald. Please. Minecraft, please. This, we have one doing the vertical thing here. And another emerald. Nothing here. Nothing here. All right. Let's continue. All of that stuff looks like it's okay. Oh, great. Wandering trader. Dude. The man is trying to work. Yeah, you heard me. And I think that's it. It gets down to this level, and then I think you're good. Even though this pattern's the same as that, when you dig down here, you get that, right? Oh, if only. If only. But here, there's nothing under this. So... So we did get a couple of sherds out of this, but and a diamond, but really not a lot. You know what we could do? Where is a shelter that has a lot of room in it? We can do this. There we go. Let's just put it in the torch shulker for now. That way we can manage the inventory. Yeah, that's stuff we don't need. Wait, there we go. That's a little better. Not much, but a little bit. That. Bring this with us. Dude, if you would please just stroll on into the fire, that would be great, yeah. Sand, no. No. The diamond we do need, though. Okay, good. Blue terracotta, no. The light blue, no. We're good. So that. And then at this point, no, I don't jump back in the hole at this point. At this point, I'll usually come out here. I'll sometimes do something like this. Where I'll do something like this. Here we go. And that way I can tell myself that if I happen to be flying around here again, right, then I know I've raided this. Okay, let me see. I think we have time to locate one more. Uh-oh. Has it really been? Okay. All right, I'll do the sleeping. I can take a hint. Oh, hey, welcome on in, Tone. Sorry, I didn't see you there. Traders rarely sell anything good. Hey, Thunder. Tell me about it. Should see the auto shout out for honorary buffoon himself. Waylander Tone. Where is the... Calm down, calm down. That one's been completed. Where's the nearest one now? Looks like we have another one a little further south. And I think that'll carry us to the end of the stream. Yeah, see ya there, Myron. Let's locate it, and then we'll wrap up the stream. This one looks like 35, 3,600, 1,700. So out this away, we get to see some of this beautiful map. Should be pretty close. Like, yeah, right. Okay. Ooh, all right. 600 and what did I say? 1700? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, no. Back this way. Really? All right, let's take a look. What's happening here? This says negative 3560. Oh, positive 1720. Got it. All right, let's get that axis. 3560. And we're heading east. Okay, 3560. So we need to travel along this axis for a long way. But this is a good way to finish out the rest of the stream, I think. So we should stay right along this axis here. How am I doing wings-wise? Ooh, they're getting low. Passing over some jungle. Ooh, there's a jungle ruins there. Really cool. This should be some somewhat familiar territory. Once we cross the z-axis here. Okay, it looks like we have a ruined portal right down there. All right. Now we're into the positive z's. We'll arrive at our site, and then we'll end the stream there. Big old mangrove swamp down below us. Another mangrove swamp. Cool. Yikes. Let's replenish rockets. There we go. Let's see here. Still got a ways to go. I'm looking for 1720, positive 1720. Okay, it looks like we're entering the desert now. Oh, there's a temple right below us. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Boink. Oh, good, and it hasn't been raided. Oh, look, and there's a suspicious sand right on top. That looks like the only one. Oh, it's got assured immediately. What a cool way to end the stream. All right. Minor. Okay. I'm going to do this. Let's put that in the hand like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's pose for our thumbnail. We're kind of in the dark there, but that's not bad. Maybe we'll do that. Right there. Okay. Let's head on back to the camp scene. Bust this up here. Let's see to whom we can raid out. Is Villager still on? He was on earlier. Well, I mean, there's Kuma, right? So let's go return the favor, shall we? Okay, let us raid on out to Kuma. That means we'll be doing this. Okay, so up above you should see the raid message. You can cut and paste the raid message into the chat if you'd like to join us along on this raid. Fellow streamer Kamakwa. The old Kutu himself. Kumakwa. Or as we'd say in New England, Kumakwar. Okay, so the raid is counting down for content creator, co-streamer, Kumakwa. Family-friendly viewers, just be reminded that his stream is intended for mature audiences. There's a bit of language there sometimes and some shenanigans, but Kumakwa is super cool. We have a lot of shared community there, so chances are there are folks that you recognize there. Thanks everybody for joining me today. Just remember that we do this Generation stream usually every Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream will be Friday. That will be from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And that will be Buffooncraft SMP. And the stream after that will be Sunday from 4 to 6. Kachi is still in Taiwan, so we'll probably do another Generation stream. Or I'm not really sure, but we'll definitely do a stream. Everyone, thanks again for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time. We are raiding out to Kuma right now. Bye for now, everyone.